Since the beginning of time, people have been asking, are you born with the ability to handle spicy food? Or is it something you can develop through training? In this video, we're gonna find out.
But wait, how are you going to do it?
Over the next 7 days, I'm going to be completing the Ultimate Spicy Challenge, where I will be eating an increasingly spicier item each day. Which leads us to our first spicy location, the gas station. But before we start, there are some rules. Rule number 1, for 7 days, I have to eat an increasingly spicier item each day. Rule number 2, I have to review each spicy item on 3 categories: taste, spiciness, and the likelihood I would eat it again. And finally, rule number 3, on day 7, I have to complete the Ultimate Spicy Challenge, where I will be eating 7 increasingly spicier sauces, with the final sauce being over 6 million Scoville. Let's get this challenge started. I'm not really sure what to expect in terms of spicy items at the gas station, but I did notice that they had neighbor's coffee. And since I am someone's neighbor, it only makes sense to get a coffee. I didn't expect it to take this long, but the neighborly thing to do is wait. Are nerds spicy? No. Cheesies? Also no. Those cool sunglasses definitely bring some spice though. But we need real spice and not just cool guy spice. Which led us to Jack Link's Flaming Hot Beef Jerky. Now, there's no official Scoville level online. However, according to ChatGPT, it's projected at about 2,000. This is the perfect day 1 spice level because as of right now, I can barely handle Chipotle mayo. I really do feel like a neighbor. It's good coffee actually. It's good coffee. I needed that. Flaming Hot Jack Links. Let's do this. Right off the bat, they smell delicious, but we're here for the heat. So let's see. As I took that first bite, my mind went to work. Spiciness, taste, texture. Why isn't Henry Cavill still Superman? Does my dog love me as much as I love him? Okay, there's a little kick like right on the tip of my tongue. And then I can kind of feel it like in the back of my throat. A little bit of a burn to it. It's not like crazy hot. Or should I say flaming hot? Because that's the name of it. Anyway. But it definitely has a bit of a kick. It's good though. It's time for the review. Yeah. The reviews are in. In terms of taste, I'm gonna give it a 5.9 out of 10. Now for spiciness, it wasn't that bad. There was that little tingle on my tongue, a little bit in the back of the throat. So for overall spiciness, I'm gonna give it a 1.7 out of 10. And finally, the likelihood that I would eat it again, 6.7 out of 10. Day 1 is officially done, and it actually wasn't that bad. But this was the easiest of these next 7 days, which means it's only gonna get spicier, it's only gonna get harder, and it's only gonna get more painful for me. What did I get myself into? Since this is day 2 of our challenge, it is time to up the stakes a little bit, which brings us to the Dollarama, where everything costs dollars. And our goal is to find the spiciest possible thing we can in there. Also, I can't wait for it to be summer because filming outside in the cold, it's tough and my hands want to fall off. But I do this for you. So if you like it, please comment, like, subscribe, and save me from my pain. Our goal is simple. We need to find something spicier than yesterday and to avoid getting distracted.
If anyone's thinking about getting me a birthday gift, I think I found what I wanted. Look at this. I can make snow penguins.
Oh, Dollarama, you think of everything.
So far, I think this is the spiciest thing I've found. I'm going to keep looking, but worst case, at least it has cheesy jalapenos. So probably has some spice.
But as I kept searching, I realized I couldn't find anything that would satisfy rule number 1, which means there is only one thing I can do. Walking around the second Dollarama, I'm starting to realize that this might be harder than I originally thought. I did, however, find this suspicious toy and a silly nose mask, so it wasn't a complete failure.
Here's the challenge. I have to find something that was spicier than yesterday. And so far, out of the 2 Dollaramas I've been to, nothing has been spicier. But I just checked my map again, and it looks like there's another Dollarama not that far. So we're gonna go to there, and we're gonna hope for the best, because we need something that was spicier than yesterday.
We have arrived at our third location, but this time I have a renewed sense of optimism. Because instead of a Dollarama, we are at a Dollar Tree, where things also cost dollars. Not only did we not find anything spicy, but my optimism might be an all-time low now. I have one last spot I'm gonna try before I might have to give up. We are now here at my 5th Dollarama of the day, and I still haven't found something that was spicier than yesterday. And my biggest fear right now is that I'm going to fail on day 2 of a 7-day challenge. And so it's getting dark out, So let's go in there. Let's hope for the absolute best. As I walked in, I knew it was now or never. Clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose. I need to find something spicy. And then it caught my eye.
You don't know how unbelievably scared I was that I was going to fail this challenge. But then I saw this, and it has 4 spicy peppers next to it, meaning it is definitely hotter than what we ate yesterday at the gas station.
Introducing the kimchi flavored ramen with a projected Scoville level of about 4,000, or according to the package, 4 peppers out of 5. But just when I thought I could head home, something else caught my eye. Do I dare? Well, I mean, it'd be rude not to. You know what that means? It's time to play
How much money did I lose? Yeah.
Starting off with the $4 pack that contains 15 cards, let's see how this goes. Starting off with an ice cube, not a great start, but that's okay, there's a lot of cards still coming. And the second card is upside down, which tells us everything we need to know about how this is going to go. Followed by another upside down card, okay, let's just fast forward through this to see if we get anything decent. And it looks like other than the Glaceon and the Xerneas, there's isn't much here. And our final card, an upside down Drowsy, classic. Our last resort is the $2.50 premium card pack. It has holos and rares, okay, so this could be good. Parasect, okay. Next we got a Masquerain, okay. And our final card, Tropius.
Wow, you definitely lost money on this.
But the real reason we are here is to eat some spicy food. I have a feeling that this might actually be pretty decent. Granted, I did get it at a dollar store for only a couple of dollars, so I can't expect much. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. And remember, we need to rank it based on taste, spiciness, and the likelihood that I would have it again. As I took that first dollar store bite, the spiciness hit me right away. I mean, the spice hits you. It's not even like a subtle spice. It's like punches you right in the back of the throat. But there is no giving up in this challenge, and so we have to continue to push through even though the spice is starting to get to me. Down to that last couple bites. You know what? I'm actually feeling pretty okay. It's time for the review. Yeah. Now, in terms of taste, it actually tasted decently good. So I'm gonna give it a 5.2 out of 10. Spiciness, the first bite definitely had some kick to it, but it mellowed out. So 3.2 out of 10. And finally, the likelihood that I'd eat it again, 0 out of 10, solely because it's 70% of my daily sodium. That brings us to the end of day 2, and so far, things are going pretty good. I mean, we still have 5 more days to go, but tomorrow we need to go out and find something even spicier than that kimchi, and my hope is that it won't be as difficult as it was today and that I don't have to drive all over for it. But I'm heading to the gym now, so hopefully the spice does not come back to haunt us. I can confirm that the spiciness did come back to haunt me. We have officially made it to day 3, which means we now need to increase our spicy level to level 3. And what's spicier than the dollar store? It's Walmart. There's a flaming hot mac and cheese that I'm hoping we can find here. And if not, then I don't know. We'll just see what we find, I guess. Let's go. I feel pretty good going into this, considering it's a Walmart supercenter. And I mean, like, you can't just call anything super. You gotta earn that title. As I walked around, I definitely came across some options. Boldak 2X? Not today, Satan. I unfortunately didn't have much luck on finding the flaming hot mac and cheese. I did, however, find some peppers. Am I really ready to take on peppers? I mean, it's only day 3. I gotta think about this. While on my spirit journey, I accidentally came across these. Do I dare? Could I really handle being hurt 2 days in a row? The answer is yes. Which means it is time to play
How much money did I lose? Yeah.
I picked this pack up for about $13 after taxes. Turns out I was struggling so hard to get this open that even my dog said, hey, let me help you out a bit here. Viewer discretion is advised. If you need to look away, I totally get it. Our first card, we have this one. Moving on. Next up, we have a Will Nye, the trainer guy. We seem to have a lot of trainers and energy cards right off the bat, which isn't the start that, I was hoping for. Okay, we got a Poliwag, looking great. Ponyta, love it. Caterpie, all right. All right, let's rip through these and see what we got. Oh, I do love me some Psyduck. There we go, nice little gold duck. And our final card is Drampa.
Wow, you definitely lost money on this.
As I was walking out though, something else caught my eye. Apparently Takis Blue Heat brings a serious kick, and if I eat these, then I don't have to eat hot peppers yet. With a prime energy to wash it down, Takis, Prime, and Pokemon cards, 13-year-old me would be so happy right now.
Okay, we are in the car. Let's have some blue Takis. It's actually not spicy at all. I thought these were supposed to have a kick to it. It says extreme. I feel like the kimchi yesterday was spicier than this. This is just blue. I don't know, maybe I'm just like already getting really good at spiciness, so it doesn't affect me. But yeah, this was not as spicy as I thought it was going to be. This is absolutely delicious though. Wow. 200% vitamin B6 and 200% vitamin B12? Huh. Okay.
As I was wrapping up day 3, something just didn't feel quite right.
I realized today, while checking yesterday's footage, that I broke the rules. I didn't end up ranking the blue Takis like I was supposed to. Rule number 2 is I'm supposed to provide ranks for all the spicy things that I'm eating, and I didn't. Therefore, there's only one thing I can do. I have to do day 3 again.
Back at Walmart, and we're gonna go in and grab that Fresno pepper that we had yesterday. But this time we are not grabbing any Pokemon cards because I can't be hurt for 3 days in a row. That is, I can't.
Okay, we're good. I can leave now. But what if I just took a look? I mean, like, these ones are on sale and it's already open. I have a serious problem, which can only mean one thing. It's time to play.
How much money did I lose? Yeah.
I'm gonna save you all the pain of having to watch me go through every single one of these cards because the only decent card I pulled was the Mewtwo card that you could see at the very beginning. I have officially hurt myself 3 days in a row.
Wow, you definitely lost money on this.
Hey, Gavin from the future here. Every Pokemon card that I pulled in this video, I'm actually gonna give it away to someone who comments on the video. I'm gonna put a link in my bio with how to actually enter in it. But yeah, so if you like the video, comment below and you could win all the Pokemon cards that I pulled. So there you go, enjoy that.
Introducing the Serrano Pepper with a Scoville level of 10,000.
Wow. For something with the same Scoville level as the Takis, this is definitely hotter. And it's more of that peppery kick on the back of the throat. Oh, definitely a good kick. It sits right on the tongue and the back of the throat. Definitely spicier than the Takis we had yesterday, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm sweating. Okay, I'm still sweating. The reviews are in.
It's time for the review. Yeah.
First off, taste. It was good. I mean, it tastes like a pepper. It was hot. So I'm gonna have to give it a standard 5 out of 10 because it tastes like, I feel like every other pepper I've ever eaten. But I mean, it wasn't bad, but it was a pepper. In terms of spiciness, now this definitely had a kick to it and it was definitely more than the Takis. So I'm gonna have to give it a 5.1 out of 10. So it's above average in terms of spiciness, that's for sure. And lastly, the likelihood that I would eat it again as a straight raw pepper, definitely not. I would not do that again. 5 out of 10 as well. Again, right down the middle. Now, the worst part about redoing day 3 is that now I get to go do day 4, which means I'm just gonna compound hot on top of more hot. I'm gonna be in a very weird place tonight, potentially. Okay, let's do it. This brings us to our second spicy location. Now, our goal is to go in here and find something that's hotter than 10,000 Scoville. I have heard of the Boldak 3X ramen noodles. I think that's what they are. I've had the 2X before, but apparently the 3X are out there. I don't know if they still exist or not. So my hope is that maybe I can find them in here.
Walking around, I found my old friend, the Boldak 2X, in which I am not ready emotionally, physically, or spiritually to eat this again. I did find this fun donut thing though, so that's pretty cool. Although I had no luck finding the Boldak 3X, I did find a 2X spicy something. Meaning it was time to head home and face my challenge. Introducing these 2X spicy noodles with a Scoville level of 13,200. It's time for a noodle making montage, cause we are making noodles, yeah.
There's no time like the present to get a little bit of spicy food in you.
And within the first bite, it became abundantly clear that this was gonna be a spicy one.
Oh man, didn't give me a chance to get into it. It's just instantly spicy. Why am I sweating already? Come here.
And although the suffering was pretty much immediate and non-stopping, I continued to push through this every bite as hard and as painful as it was.
Oh, 3 more days of this?
I did, however, start kind of getting used to the spice as I was going. Like that, the next bite didn't hurt as much as the one before. But no matter what, I battled until the very, very end, until that very last bite.
Okay, the reviews are in.
It's time for the review. Yeah.
Starting off with taste. You know what? It actually was pretty tasty. Good flavor in it. So in terms of taste, I'm gonna have to give it a 4.8 out of 10. Now in terms of spiciness, that first bite hit me with spice right away, and it's still just lingering on my lips and the back of my throat, but definitely above average. I'm gonna have to give it like a 5.4 out of 10. Now the likelihood that I would eat it again, 4.6 out of 10.
Today, we are in somewhere potentially more Italian than Italy itself. Woodbridge, Ontario. We are on a mission to find the Tutto Calabria hot chili pepper. My wife is Italian, so I'd like to apologize for my pronunciation in advance when you watch this video. I love you. Our first stop is Bella Sicilia Bakery, where I have a good feeling, even if we don't find the peppers, we're gonna find something else that I'm absolutely gonna eat regardless.
As I walked in, I realized right away that the peppers were not going to be here.
But I was up here meeting a buddy, so I was going to grab us something for on the way home. And
Pizza, 10 out of 10. Espresso, also 10 out of 10. My next stop was an Italian grocery store that I'm pretty confident will have what I need there. As I looked around, I was basically finding everything else except for the peppers that I needed. Until I asked the nice guy working there and he showed me exactly where they were. Nice. Introducing the Calabria chili peppers with a projected Scoville level of 30,000. But I wonder how hot these peppers actually are. Not hot enough to melt snow. I hope you guys like that joke because my hands are so cold now. Okay, I saw this sign driving home and my first thought is I hope that these aren't the same people. I could just eat the peppers raw, and I will, but I think in order to get a full appreciation of them, it's gotta be in a sandwich. Which means I need some supplies because I haven't gone grocery shopping in way too long. Let's go get some supplies. This in turn brought me to one of my favorite places in the entire world, Rustic Bakery. Seriously, if you're ever in the area, definitely check them out.
let's do this. Let's the spiciness on the plate already. Yep, there's the heat. Okay. Yep, that's heat for sure, George. It's actually like really tasty though. Like the burn is more on like my tongue. Maybe my spicy tolerance has actually increased over these last few days. I think we need to actually taste it. Real pepper directly out of here. Sorry.
No longer hidden by the deliciousness of a sandwich, the pepper started to show its true colors.
Okay, that was definitely hotter for sure. This here is actually really, really good. One more for the road.
It's time for the review. Yeah.
The reviews are in. Starting with taste. It was actually really good. Even just the peppers by themselves were really tasty. I'm gonna have to give it like a 7.2 out of 10. Yeah, pretty good taste. Next is the spiciness. Now, what I will say is that it definitely had some kick, but it didn't feel as spicy as some of the other things I've had. I'm gonna have to give it a 5.1 out of 10. And lastly, the likelihood that I would eat it again. Now, this is an easy answer. It was really tasty. It was really good on a sandwich. Therefore, 9.4 out of 10. That brings us to the end of day 5, which means I only have one more day to train before I take on a sauce that has over 6 million Scoville. I am definitely starting to get nervous. Tomorrow is going to be a very big day.
Today is day 6 and I am currently at the gym. I couldn't get out at lunch today because work was too busy, which means I'm going to wash down this workout with potentially the hottest pepper I've ever eaten in my entire life. All I can say is this has been a crazy 6 days and I gotta get out of here because the store closes soon and it's getting dark out.
This brings us to a familiar location, Be Trust. Now, I've eaten some seriously hot stuff from this store before, but this time I'm searching for something much spicier. It then caught my eye. The hottest pepper I will have ever eaten in my entire life. This is about to get real.
I can't believe this 7-day challenge is almost over. We have consumed so many spicy things and this is the longest video I've ever made and it's the most content I've ever filmed for a video. So it's cool, it's fun, it's different for me. It's fun to see how this is all coming together, and it's kind of all hitting me. It's very surreal, and I'm really, I don't know. It's been a lot of fun doing this challenge, and more so just really fun creating this content. So yeah, I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna eat this incredibly spicy pepper. I'm going to cry, and then I'm going to go to bed and be ready for the big day tomorrow.
Introducing the Scotch bonnet pepper with a Scoville level of 100,000.
I feel myself getting nervous right now. Its Scoville ranges between 100,000 and 350,000, which makes it about 70 times hotter than the jalapeno pepper. Yeah, okay, I guess let's do this. I'm so nervous. What the heck? I feel in my stomach that I'm nervous.
There's nothing I can really say in this moment other than I am just trying to fight through this. I have never experienced so much spice and so much burn in such a short period of time.
Oh, I'm gonna ride it out. I'm gonna ride this out. Oh, I feel a little nauseous. Okay, I definitely feel nauseous. Okay, one sec. Oh my God, the burn it lingers and it builds. I feel the burn like in my gums right now. Wow, that was so hot. Okay. It feels like I just rubbed sandpaper along my gums. They burn so much right now. That was officially the spiciest pepper I've ever eaten in my entire life by a lot.
It's time for the review. Yeah.
Okay, the reviews are in. In terms of taste, I will say it was actually a little sweeter than some of the other peppers I've been eating. So like taste-wise, it wasn't bad. 4.9. Now, in terms of spiciness, I mean, I'll be honest, this is the spiciest pepper I've ever eaten in my entire life. So in terms of spiciness, this has to be like, do I give it a 10 out of 10? Because the spiciest thing I've ever had, but knowing that tomorrow I'm gonna eat something even spicier. So with this in mind, an 8.4 out of 10. And finally, the likelihood that I'm gonna eat this again, 0 out of 10. That was pure pain. I don't want to do this to myself again. Except for tomorrow when I am going to eat something even spicier. So this brings us to the end of day 6, which means we are literally 1 day away from completing this 7-day challenge. And tomorrow is going to be the absolutely hardest part of this challenge, because not only will I be eating 7 spicy sauces with increasing Scoville level, the final one is over 6 million Scoville. I need to go drink a whole bunch of milk to get rid of this burn, and I will see you guys all tomorrow for day 7. Oh my goodness. We have made it to day 7, which means there's no other place that we could be other than potentially the spiciest store in the entire world. Let's do this.
As I walked into Peper Palace, I knew right away I'd be able to find the perfect spicy sauces to complete my challenge. When I tell you that there are a lot of options, there are a lot of options. Luckily, they had the nicest person ever working who was willing to help me put together my 7 sauce challenge.
I appreciate your help on this, by the way. Wow. Yeah, you can see like right away on that one, eh? Wow, scorpion pepper, you said? Yeah. Okay, yeah, you definitely see. That's good.
Finding the sauces was great, but there was one last important question I needed to ask.
Okay, I need your opinion. What is the hottest sauce that you have here?
Our store is called The End Flatline, and it's a mixture of the top 4 hottest peppers, some of the Carolina Reaper, the Ghost Pepper, the Scorpion Pepper, and the 7-Pod Dougal Pepper, as well as a little bit of the 6 million Scoville unit extra.
Sorry, you said 6 million Scoville?
That's right.
Okay, I guess that's what we're gonna have to try.
I'll get it for you, so sign a waiver.
Oh God, a waiver. Okay, yes, sounds good.
I'm not sure why I said sounds good, because signing a waiver does not sound good at all.
We have our bag of spices, and I am excited, yet scared and terrified and worried and all the above about what's gonna happen. I just want to say the people at Peper Palace are so nice and so helpful. They helped me pick out all these sauces, including the one called The End, which very easily could be the end of me. We don't know. We're going to find out painfully soon. But yeah, I mean, it's time. It's time to end this challenge once and for all. Let's do this.
While driving home, the magnitude of all of this started to hit me a bit. If this is going to be my last day, I should make sure it's my best dressed day. But this is what we trained for. These last 7 days, we pushed our spicy tolerance further than we ever have before. All for this moment.
we have made it to the end of our challenge. Sitting in front of me are 7 sauces with increasing spiciness level, with the final one being over 6 million Scoville. This is what we've been training for the last 7 days, and it all finally comes to an end right now. And to add an extra level of inconvenience, after each spicy sauce, I'm gonna ask myself a question generated from ChatGPT. It's time for glory. Starting off with our first sauce, we have the Serrano Lime. This should be about 20,000 Scoville. A nice little dip in there. It's good. It's got a bit of a kick, but it's nothing too spicy. Which also leads us to our very first question. If I had to replace my hands with 2 random objects, what would I pick and why? The first hand I would replace with a fork because the little prongs are kind of like fingers in a way, so I could probably get used to that. And the other hand would be the claw from Toy Story where they yell, the claw. Yeah, that's what I do. I do a fork and the claw. All right, the ratings are in. In terms of taste, it definitely had that chili kick to it. It was good. Definitely a tasty sauce. 6.2 out of 10. Definitely tasty. Now, in terms of spiciness, honestly, I think I handled it really well. I'm gonna have to say it's maybe like a 4 out of 10. Likelihood that I would eat it again, I mean, I would definitely put this on something. So let's say 6.7 out of 10. Our next hot sauce, we have Chili the Kid. This hot sauce is projected to have about 50,000 Scoville. Let's get into this. Okay. It actually smells really good. I haven't even taken a bite yet, but I can smell it coming out. It's Chili the Kid. Let's do this. Wow, that's actually like that's really good. Yeah, I really like that one. And you know what? The kick is like, I don't even feel like the spice of it. Like it's a little bit on the tongue, but not terrible. Which leads us to our next question. If I could have a sidekick, but it had to be an inanimate object, what would I choose? What kind of inanimate object would be like helpful as a sidekick? No, I know. I would pick a pogo stick. I could jump higher to reach things and maybe like dunk a basketball. I don't know why pogo stick was the first thing that came to mind, but I guess that's what I'm picking. The rankings are also in. In terms of taste, I actually really liked this one a lot. Like this was really, really tasty. I'm gonna give it like an 8.7 out of 10. In terms of spiciness, it was a pretty mild kick. I felt a little on the tongue, but it wasn't bad by any means. So I'm gonna have to give it probably like a 3.8 out of 10. And finally, the likelihood that I eat it again, 10 out of 10. I actually really like this sauce a lot, and I'm 100% going to eat that again. We are officially 2 sauces down with 5 more to go. This is where the Scoville level really starts to kick up. Our next sauce is La Diablesse. This is projected to be about 250,000 Scoville, which makes it the spiciest thing we will have eaten yet. This is where the real challenge begins. I'm actually getting kind of nervous now. Now that I know we're hotter than anything we've had before. Oh yeah, here it comes. Oh, okay. Definitely more kick to that one there. Okay, the question. If I had to fight a clone of myself, what's my best strategy for winning? Okay, that's easy. 1, I have really bad knees, so I would go straight for the knees. And 2, I would say something about my weak jawline, because then I would be emotionally, hot. I'd be emotionally distraught. The reviews are in. Now, in terms of taste, it was good. It had like a mustard kind of taste, 5.9 out of 10. So definitely good. In terms of spiciness, now there's definitely a kick to it, but I feel generally pretty good. And I think that comes down to the training we've done, you know, a 5 out of 10, right down the middle. And the likelihood that I would eat it again, 7 out of 10. We are officially onto our 4th sauce, which means we are about to cross the halfway point of this challenge, and it just keeps getting hotter. Our next sauce is the Rooster Reaper. This sauce is projected to be 500,000 Scoville, which is twice as much as the one we just had. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. It is getting real. Oh. Wow, okay, definitely good kick to it. Oh, okay, we gotta ask ourselves a question now. If my brain had a storage limit, what's the most useless thing taking up too much space? Okay, first thing is random basketball facts. I know too much about basketball. It doesn't benefit me at all in life. And the second thing is I still remember that McDonald's rap. After this video, go on YouTube, search McDonald's rap. The guy goes through the drive-thru from like 10 years ago. I still remember the entire rap. I don't need to know it, but I, for some reason, still know it in its entirety. Okay, the reviews are in. Now, in terms of taste, like a 6.2 out of 10. In terms of spiciness, definitely above average. I'm gonna have to put this at like a 6 out of 10. Likelihood I would eat it again, I liked it, 6.5 out of 10. We have officially made it to the final 3 sauces of this challenge, and I saved the absolute spiciest for last. Our 5th sauce is Smoking Reaper. This sauce is projected to be about 1 million Scoville. Yeah, this is gonna be hot. 1 million Scoville. Wow. Oh. Oh, wow. That is definitely spicy. Okay, my question. Would you rather sneeze glitter or fart confetti? Oh, geez. Sneeze glitter, because if I fart confetti, I don't know. I just don't want to be farting confetti. I feel like you have to clean it up, and everyone's gonna know because there's gonna be confetti everywhere. And like, what if I'm having like indigestion and there's just like a trail of confetti after me? People will be like, that guy's stomach hurts. And the reviews are in terms of taste, 5.3 out of 10. Spiciness, that was definitely the hottest thing I've ever encountered in my entire life so far. Therefore, I'm gonna have to give it like, I don't know, like a 7.3 out of 10. Likelihood that I would eat it again, 6.3 out of 10. Wow, my nose is running so much right now. We are down to our final 2 sauces, which means this madness is almost over. And in exactly 2 more sauces, I will have completed the hardest 7-day challenge I ever have in my entire life. And I do it all for you guys. So if you enjoy this video, please comment, like, subscribe. It would mean the absolute world to me as I try and become a YouTuber and as I try and build and continue to create content that you all enjoy. I hope you enjoy it, because if you guys don't enjoy it, then I'm just hurting myself for no reason. Our 6th hot sauce is Mr. Pain. This sauce is projected to be about 2 million Scoville. Okay. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, that's fine. I'm so nervous. I can't even talk. I'm too nervous. Okay, let's just do this. Wow, that is hot. Okay. Question. Would you rather... Oh my God. I gotta get this question out. Okay. Would you rather wake up with a new random accent every day? Would you rather wake up with a new random accent every day, or have to communicate using only internet memes for a week? Wake up with a new accent every day? Absolutely not. That is a very fast and effective way to get canceled really quickly. Communicate only using internet memes? That's pretty much the only way I talk to people now anyway, so no change. So only communicate with internet memes. The reviews are in. In terms of taste, I don't even know if I could taste anything. I just instantly started feeling hot. Oh my God, my mouth is watering. So taste was good, I think. I don't know. So taste, I'm gonna do 5 out of 10 because I don't know if I tasted anything because I was so worried about the heat. In terms of spice, this is definitely the hottest thing I've ever tasted in my entire life. This has got to be like a 9 out of 10. Likelihood of me having it again, I don't mind hurting myself again. A 6.4 out of 10. 6.4 out of 10 likelihood I'm going to do it again. We are down to our last sauce. This brings us to the final spicy sauce of our 7-day challenge. We've been training for 7 straight days for this exact moment, where we're gonna be eating a hot sauce that's over 6 million Scoville.
Introducing the End Flatline, with a projected Scoville level of over 6 million.
All right, no more talking. It's time to do this. 6 million Scoville? That's 6 million Scoville for you. Let's do this. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my. Oh, it's so hot. Okay, question. Would you rather... Oh. Would you rather always be slightly sticky or slightly itchy? Oh my goodness. Oh, it's getting hotter. I'd rather be slightly itchy because being sticky is a terrible feeling. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is so hot. Oh, I don't know what to do. Okay, let's get these ratings done. In terms of taste, can't taste anything. So hot. 5 out of 10, can't taste. Oh, it's getting worse. In terms of spiciness, 10 out of 10, spiciest thing I've ever encountered in my entire life. It hurts to talk right now. And the likelihood I would do this again,
0 out of 10. I'm crying, I'm sweating. My nose is running. All right, thank you for watching this video. Bye.